Hello everybody, I'm Adam. In this problem, for the line segment that we have going through the points at the origin 0, 0 and negative 5, 2, I want to use some of the results from some previous exercises to find a set of parametric equations for that line segment. And one of the results that we have is that for a line passing, say through points x1, y1 and x2, y2, a set of parametric equations for that line is given as x equals to x1 plus t times x2 minus x1, and y equal to y1 plus t times y2 minus y1. So using these and employing the points that we have, we can find our set of parametric equations. Before we start though, and so let's consider one of these as our x1, y1 and another point as our x2, y2. Which we order doesn't really matter. Here we'll just go, say, from left to right. So let's just call this, say, x1, y1, and this will be our other point, say x2, y2. And then based on these points, we can plug the values into our set of parametric equations over here. So, okay, taking a look. So x is equal to x1, which we have as negative 5, plus t times x2, which we have as 0, minus x1, which again is negative 5. So just simplifying this, so x is going to be equal to 0 minus a negative 5 is just a positive 5. So we can write this as 5t, say, minus 5. So there's one part of our parametric equations. And lastly, we have y is equal to y1. So our y1 is positive 2 plus t times y2, which is 0, minus y1, or minus 2. And again, just simplifying this, 0 minus 2 is a negative 2. So we have that y is equal to, let's say, negative 2t plus 2. Okay, so there's our set of parametric equations for the line segment. X equals to 5t minus 5, and y equals to negative 2t plus 2. But one thing to pay attention to, this set of parametric equations is for a line going through those 2 points, but it assumes that the line continues on. What we have is a line segment. So since we have a domain restriction on our line here, that means we're going to have some type of a restriction on the values of t, the parameter. So let's take a look at that. So looking at just the line segment, we can see our domain for x. We have as x being between negative 5 and 0. So what we want to do is find what corresponding values of t we would get that give us values of x between negative 5 and 0. So starting at the end, say when x is negative 5, and looking at our parametric equation, so negative 5 equal to 5t minus 5, and solving for what value of t gives us that, well, adding 5 to both sides gives us, say, 0 equal to 5t, and dividing through by 5, 0 divided by 5 just gives us 0. So we get t is equal to 0 when x is equal to negative 5. Then we're just going to do the same thing for x equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, again, using our parametric equation, 0 is equal to 5t minus 5, and we want to solve for t. So adding 5 to both sides, we get 5 is equal to 5t, dividing through by 5 gives us t is equal to 1. So what that translates to is for x being between negative 5 and 0, t is going to be between 0 and 1. So finishing it out with our parametric equations, we have the 2 parametric equations, but the restriction on t is that t will be between 0 and 1. And that completes it. Thank you very much.